Love, go first. We probably have to mulligan because we probably need to just get a Glistener Elf on turn 1. We go to 5. They can't stop us. We keep it.
I mean, this is turn 2,
Yep,
right?
I would keep those 5 cards at turn 2 and hope that they just have like, you know,
Hope that we don't get Botsy's turn 1.
yeah, if they just have like a Raggedy Man,
Sure.
little monkey, they might not block because they're scared. Monkey.
Okay, we are
All
getting
right,
Botsy's.
we just draw the second scale up.
That'd be huge.
The second scale up dub. Second scale up dub.
One time, give us the second scale up.
It's not even that good because we don't have the landfall. All right, we hit for 1. We hit for 1,
Sure.
and we draw a land next turn. It's lethal with a land.
Sure.
So Adam, I would love that. Jun players. Oh, and then $600. No.
All right.
I would have muted.
Should we groundswell? No, we should. Should we mutagenic growth?
We should have muted Genic Growth, yeah, because if we hit a land.
But we can just pay for it.
Yeah, you can just spin the mana. You have to click the mana. Yeah, it's very weird, the interaction, but. All right. We draw scale up. Actually, when that means they're good. Yeah, I would play the land and then cast Groundswell on the Glistener Elf.
Sure.
And not the mutagenic growth. I would just hit for 5 and hope to draw another pump spell next turn.
Sure.
Bop. Are you enjoying playing Infect so far?
It's fun, Counting to 10 is pretty easy.
Hasn't felt that way to me. The whole count to 10 thing. I feel like I'm getting to 9 a lot, then a little lost in the sauce after that.
I love mutagenic growth.
Is this the dreaded Fable Wheeze? Ooh.
I mean, technically we could mutagenic growth and they just -1 Ren and 6.
Yeah, you should do it just to force them to minus.
Sure.
I think we're probably just dead, but this at least makes it so we can draw multiple creatures in a row, so the Ren can't just kill.
I guess we're gonna have to discard a card anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think our opponent probably should just minus there, and then in our draw step, cast K command. I guess they could get Vines to the Vastwood and die there, so that's probably not the right way. But anyways, yeah, play that. At least if they minus their Ren, we could draw another Infect creature into a pump spell.
Sure.
All right. Well, we have more 2-drops than 1, so
sure.
So joke's on you. All right.
It feels like the joke is on us again.
Yeah, we're dead.
Right. Good game, opponent. All right. Let's
in the words of Beyonce, upgrade you.
Let's upgrade you indeed. Okay. All right.
All right.
We're making upgrades. What upgrades are we making?
So with all these changes, if you were to go and get all of these via the trade or whatever, it would be about less than $5. So
Sure.
the first thing we're gonna want is a card called Ink Moth Nexus. This is a land that produces colorless mana, but also you can activate and do a infect creature. That will help us with all of these forests being,
We
not
taking 4
great
of
draws.
these?
Yeah, we're getting 4 of those. And then we'll just cut 4 forests from our deck. And then we're going to cut 1 more forest and put the card Pendlehaven in.
Now I know Pendlehaven quite well. Yogg staple.
Yep. Yeah, if you haven't seen this card before, a creature with 1 power and 1 toughness gets +1/+2. I think it's Pendal with an A.
Sure.
But anyways, Pendlehaven. So this is a way to like get a free pump spell in your mana. So we have those. Then we're gonna want to take out a couple cards from our deck, and we're gonna upgrade those in our main deck. So first, the Season's Growth. Get them out of here.
Get out of here.
And then we're gonna replace those with the card Noble Hierarch, which getting 4 of those on here is less than $1. Magic Online is very cheap.
Sweet.
She's so big in that one. So Noble Hierarch is just going to give us a little bit of extra mana to fight on the turns, but also a passive buff. It has the Exalted keyword, so this will allow one of our 1 little creatures to attack to actually go. From there, we're going to want to also bring in some Might of Old.
Might of Old Krosa. Sure, I'm gonna use this one that's got a rat on it.
Yeah, you love rats.
I do love rats. How many?
4 of those.
And what are we getting rid of?
We're gonna cut the Become Immense. If you have fetch lands in your deck, it's a lot better to have this card, but for the most part, you don't really want it. I want to get rid of 2 of the Audacities. And then get rid of 1 of these Scale Ups. Scale Up is really good in the first copy, and then the other copies are not as good.
Sure.
So this will help us, just have more spells that combine 1 and 2. We have a bit more creatures now. If you wanted to take this a different way, like let's say you Scale Up was one of your favorite cards, or Audacity was, you could like trim on the Blight Mambas. Like for example, I can imagine us cutting 2 of those to play 2 more Audacities, so we can trample over. All that stuff's up to you.
Sure.
And then our sideboard. So we're gonna play Modern All-Star Pick Your Poison.
Love Pick Your Poison. Okay. How many of these we want?
Let's just get 3 of those in.
Okay.
And then we're gonna cut the card Feed the Clan.
Okay.
And we're gonna cut one of these Wild Defiances as well.
Okay.
And then we're gonna bring in the card. There's a couple different cards you could play here. Like you could have like Relic, you could have Veil of Summer. There's a bunch of different ones. I think it's probably in our best interest to just play like 1 of Relica Progenitus and replace 1 of the Wild Defiance with that, because Modern has a lot of like graveyardy decks right now. But this is something that you can just change up pretty easily. I think that went to your main deck.
It did. My bad.
Yeah.
And we're getting rid of 1 of these, the Wild Defiance?
Yep. Yeah, the Wild Defiance is a lot of mana, but it is nice against decks that use like Lightning Bolt and things like that. So
sure. Okay.
Yeah. And
are these all of our changes?
Yeah, you could do a lot more, but I believe if I like priced out correctly, this is just under $5 for all these changes. And now your deck is a lot more powerful and able to play a lot more real games.
Yeah, so $5 to get all the decks, and then $5 more to make this one a little upgraded. Let's see.
Oh, actually, really quick, let's cut some of those Nature's Claim and add 2 more Cameo Safekeeping. Sorry, I thought I had said that. Long day at work. So I want to go up to 4 Cameos and go down 2 Nature's Claims, because we went up to Pick Your Poisons. Sure. There we go. Perfect. Now this should be $5. This is your sideboard. You have plenty of stuff for lots of differing things while remaining cheap. And we also have a lot more 1-drops that we can draw.
Why? Wave 1? What if I put us on the draw? How upset would you have been?
On the left.
Is a mulligan?
Yeah, I'd mulligan this. I'd mulligan this. Okay. You can put back 2 lands, and we're just gonna top deck a infect creature.
Of course.
It is a crime, Scooter. How much they're targeting me? 3-pan Scooter.
All right.
We draw an infect creature.
Easy. Easy.
All right, tap the hierarch. Tap the hierarch. Yeah. All right. And now we draw a land next turn, and we go scale up. +2/+2. Dead. Dead. You're dead. We're gonna do past exile us. We're gonna do ephemerate us with a solitude. I'm gonna cry.
Samwise.
They're getting back a land.
Sure.
I think that one. God, I'm glad my brain knows that, but not my social security number on demand. Gotta look that up. Might not know that one. All right. We draw a land. We tap the hierarch. We play the scale up. All right, tap the hierarch, scale up, attack for 6. 7 with exalted. Easy game.
Go.
Bam. Tough. We play another elf. We pass.
Can't believe they blocked our 7/5 infect creature. That's crazy.
Yeah, coward. Little. Builds character. We draw another scale up. We win. What is that?
Well, volatile fall, destroy target non-basic land opponent controls.
Oh, yeah.
And make a treasure token? Okay.
We're going to do Skyclave my noble hierarch. Nice, they didn't. Well! Tough.
Well, that is tough.
We'll draw another one?
We will draw
3 in a row?
We will draw another one. That would have been sick. That would have been sick on our last guy.
It would have been. We hold. There's maybe a world we start dazzling up this noble and we start racing, but we're not there yet.
Sure.
The text number that I have memorized, and it said I read it off my social. Heck yeah. I love to be like 987423.
Keep going, keep going.
That's your social, not mine. I got a piece of paper over here in case the government ever asks. Oh, 1 spell a turn, huh?
Great.
Think you're tough, eh? Think you're tough. Tough. Well, we're F6'd. They can only 1 spell. We're fine.
True.
They're like, oh, will they block? No, take 2.
Is this a little?
You can concede. I'd probably wait 1 more draw step.
Sure.
It's pretty. The trick is that Archon Myria is not actually that bad for us, because that means they can only ever play 1 kill spell, and so our protection spell will be very good.
Sure.
So You ever just turn the AC in your house up pretty high that way you can have a blanket on?
Do I ever make the AC in my house like make it really warm?
Like, no, like really cold.
Oh,
Sorry.
I see. Just
Yeah. In my mind, AC means cold.
sure. Do I ever make it really cold just so I can have a
Or
blanket?
blank. Yeah.
I don't think I put enough considerate. Like I don't feel like I plan the thermostat that much. I feel like I just kind of accept whatever is happening. You know, like I'm like, oh, it's kind of cold. I guess I'll get a blanket. Or like, oh, it's warm. That sucks.
Pick them up.
Good job, opponent. You just wanted it more.
True.
I don't think I've ever been like, I want to be under a blanket, so I'm gonna make my house colder.
Yeah, me neither. Not happened to me. That's freaking weird.
Yeah, it is weirdo. It is weirdo behavior.
Well, feels like that's a little extra than you need to be. I take out the 4 Blight Mambas for the 4 Tameo safekeepings. I keep 1 mana cards in my deck.
Sounds great.
The way I engage with the thermostat is when I wake up, it gets cold in my house. When I go to bed, it gets warm in my house. And sometimes warm means just a little bit warmer than it was during the day. Yeah, I would keep
barely not cold.
Inky. Stinky inky on.
Why do you make your thermostat warmer at night? Is that not when you want blankets the most?
Well, no, because I kick my blankets off me at night. I have like RLS.
Sure. Right.
Any RLS? Hey, you got a 1 in the chat. You got a little restless leg syndrome. Just me. That's cool.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I was joking.
One in the chat if your blanket stays on your bed at night. Wow, just me.
Yeah, stand up. Yeah, that would play our 2-drop.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, I heard like a buzzing noise. I thought my phone was vibrating. I was just double checking. And I have no idea what it was. I have no notifications. I can only assume that was God saying it's your time. I accept it. That ghost quarter is so bad for our ink moth mixes. I do not know if I can explain to you how bad it is with words.
I feel like this is also pretty bad for us.
Oh, unreal. But we have a plan. Play your land. And then try to think about if we actually want to animate and deal 1 in the sky. We definitely attack on the ground with a claw.
Don't they just give it protection from colorless?
Yeah, but what else are we gonna do?
Attack in the sky.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can do both. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, sure.
If we hold up the Moth Nexus, when they go to Ghost Quarter, we can animate and protect them. I think they're just going to do that later. So I just want to animate a hit for 1. So I attack with both creatures. Because then if they double block, we can kill the Giver Room.
Sure.
Actually, just hold back your creatures to hold up. So just hit them on the air for 1. To play. The Dahlias. Could be a bee. Yeah, it could be Bumblebee from the hit movie Transformers, another Hasbro's video. Is there Transformers Universes Beyond? Oh yeah, there are. I have stuff from Brothers War. That's right. Optimus Prime in the cube. Just remembered.
Oh, they're just full of Ghost Quarters.
Looking an Arbiter, huh? You got invited to a lot of parties there, El Delito. Whatever your name. Oh no. I don't look, chat. I don't look.
Tough.
I wish Icar Dude was Blighted Agent. Honestly, all I've learned, it is not as bad as I thought it'd be for Infect out there. And you can attack for 3, get +2/+2.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do something silly on you. I don't know. Next time we're gonna attack with both.
What if you just double blocked? This seems better, you're right.
It's tough out here.
It is tough out here.
It reminds me of an old song from the 2000s. Hard out here for an infect. Trying to get the money across to them. We are in trouble. This deck,
this
this deck is lining up pretty well against what we're trying to do. Whoa! They are pretty confident.
Seems pretty cool.
We're gonna draw a land and we're gonna go crazy. He says with so much copium in his heart. One for the tapped one instead of the untapped. Maybe we should fix that. Second Thalia.
Wow, fake vigilance. Sure. Maybe they choose the wrong one to keep. Oh no.
All right. Draw a land. It's Gucci Gang.
I guess we just attack with both.
You attack with both and you play the mirror. I mean, we're gonna get across for some infect. we're gonna start hitting them if they don't draw kill spells.
Sure.
I respect a good land destruction spell though.
We could even pump one with vines.
Well, it requires.
Oh no! Yeah.
But with one more land drop, the future could be yours.
Mm-hmm. And third mirror.
You've heard of second mirror. Why not third mirror?
Third mirror. Now what are you gonna do? You can only give one creature protection from colorless.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they tapped out for an Aether Vial. And if we hit a land drop, we're going to hit them for some damage to the groundswell.
It's not nothing.
I would attack and just groundswell whichever one doesn't get blocked, just to push to infect.
Sure.
And then if we draw a land, we can potentially push both the vines. We're close to it. One of these is gonna die.
One of these is gonna die.
Maybe this is like a Thalia situation they have, where so, one card in hand. Yeah, just pump the one that's unblocked. Just push 2 damage. We're just getting them closer to death. Sometimes you just gotta Hail Mary, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What is groundswell if not 2 mana shock right now? Really, it's like
it's like 4 damage, really.
That's so true. Well, if we get to 7 mana, we can overload scale up.
Oh, great.
Everything will be a 6/4.
That's great. I love that for us.
Scale up should be in the vintage cube so that elf ball decks can go burr.
You're so right.
Unfortunately, what's that gonna do? Grab a card we can't beat?
Probably not.
What's it gonna do? Make me cry? Bring it.
Just Cauldron complete.
Cauldron completely dead to us. Got him.
True.
They're at what, 5 infect? Around the corner. Draw a land. Lines of the Vastwood's lethal. Boom! Whichever one they don't block, we vines, we kill them. Aim.
It's a big moment.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Block everything because they got a Culver that blocks everything forever profitably? No way. No way, Jose.
Okay.
Oh!
The blocks are locked in at this point, right?
Blocks are locked in.
I can go ahead and vines.
You can vines one. They have 2 cards in hand. They potentially have a Solitude. I hear no evil. I see no evil. Because we know the last card of the hands are Cauldron, we're fine.
Sure.
The Thalia's locking them out. Can't lose. That's lethal. That's game. Pack them up.
Oh, baby.
Pack them up. One of those little nickel and dime them games. Run it back. Give me up again. I'm just trying to feel something.
3 Eager Claw Mirrors feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Them having like the perfect deck for us, that doesn't feel as good to be quite honest.
Yeah, I have all of our opponents at decks that line up well against us.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I am down to keep. We have 2 Infectors and 2 Pump Spells.
Even when we know that they have multiple Ghost Quarters.
Their deck is full of cards that are problems for us.
All right, sure.
I just have a bunch of lands. I want to play a forest first this time, so we don't just get Ghost Quartered.
Oh, sure.
This way we can like animate it to protect it on turn 2.
Sure.
Wow, they didn't bin the card.
Does animating it protect it against Ghost Quarter?
Yeah, it does because we'll cast a pump spell on it, like the vines. The best one gets hexproof. Yeah. I see what you're saying. And Tammy is safekeeping too now, but yeah. Basically, I'm hoping they'll we'll strip mine them. Like they'll go for it. Oh yeah. Oh, well, Thalia.
Never mind.
It's all right. We're slow and steady wins the race.
Sure. So are we playing another forest?
We're playing another forest. And then we're passing. We kind of wish we drew an Ichor there, so that way
that would have been sick. That would have been really nice.
It or a Noble would have been really good. Noble's like a great draw.
Mm-hmm.
Just a pump spell that's also a mana source.
No problem.
True. What are they gonna do? Hurt us?
Oh my god, hello, Ephaly. So good to see you.
What's happening?
What is happening?
Give me an adult.
Why are they doing this? They need a basic real bad?
I'm trying to think.
They need
they have the stupid Sam. They want the Sam to get it back. That's crazy. What a play. Their hand is garbage. Garbaggio.
Adam asked if we think this deck should play some number of 2-mana shatters to deal with Chalice.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Haven Interrupter, one of my favorite cards from the new set.
Great card.
Probably my favorite card, actually. I'm thinking about it. All right, we play the Ink Moth. We pass. Mm-hmm. Nice Ghost Quarter. Oh, a little one spell a turn, huh? Yeah, so I think
we could kill Thalia, right?
Yeah, so we can animate, block, and then groundswell in order to give +2/+2, and then that will free up our mana. So I really want to do that.
And they can't do anything else because.
Oh wait! Our Inkmoth has Summoning Sickness because we can't tap it.
Oh.
So do not.
Yeah, don't block.
Well, no, wait, hang on. Tameo Safekeeping, I believe, gives Indestructible, which we can't pay for because okay, don't block.
Yeah,
we're good. Yeah. That would have been really good. That is one of the weird times. It's very rare you need to like animate your creature land and have it come up. Comes up with Reckoner Bankbuster.
Yeah.
All right, so here I would play the Inkmoth.
Sure.
And then, oh, did you tap the right one? Oh, it always enters tap. That's right. Yep. And then I would just pass. We can just do a very similar line next turn when they attack.
Yep.
And then on all the future turns, we're gonna have a bunch of mana. Just a big problem is this Archon is gonna be a bit of a problem.
Sure.
But it's locking them out of the game too, so yeah, it would have worked had we not had Summoning Sickness, which, to be fair, very easy to forget.
Right, because we would have established the blocker and then tapped it to make the mana to pay for Thalia.
If we do it now, we can animate and then block and kill the Archon, which I'm kind of down to try. If they have an interaction spell, we need to work through them anyways.
Sure.
So yeah, just block the Archon, and then after we declare blocks.
Okay. Now,
Groundswell.
You.
I mean, if this plan works, obviously we're both unlocking multi-spelling, but
that's probably just better for us since they have that card in their deck.
Yeah. In our deck that's trying to cast lots of 1-mana spells, I think we're going to be favored. Oh, they were just... That's smart. Okay, sure.
I feel like I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it's fine. Definitely not great for us, but it's not unwinnable.
Well, it doesn't enter tapped anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because you can go animate Groundswell. Yeah, so you play that, and then we'll show everyone how to do the little trick. You can right-click the land and play to know which one was played this turn, and that'll be the one we animate.
Sure.
So if you right-click it, it should say something like
newly controlled. Sure.
So tap that one for mana, the top one for mana.
Sure, yeah, okay.
And I just always double-check with the one that's untapped before I activate it, just to be sure.
Yeah, this does not say newly controlled.
Yep.
So we activate it.
And then we cast Groundswell. They might have, like, Solitude or whatever. Nice.
Sure.
Attack for 5, and we're currently threatening lethal on the next turn.
Right, because we have the vines, which we'll be able to pay for because we have forest.
Yep. And honestly, even with, like... it's going to be kind of close, but we also can draw cards like Might of Volcanosa, so... It doesn't always organize things the same way. Okay.
So it feels like if they had Solitude, they probably would have Solitude the Inkmoth last turn.
Agreed. Yeah, I think we are in a they had to draw it moment. And if they play a blocker, we can actually, like, okay. That's a good sign that they don't have it. Aw.
It would be great to draw... I guess it doesn't matter. This is still just our most.
Okay. We don't know any cards in hand, correct?
We don't know anything about any other cards.
Okay. I mean, I'd animate.
I mean, we just have this like 2 turns in a row, right?
Oh no!
They
I'm gonna animate. Get using it. You're gonna die next turn. So you have to go for the win here.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually matters, right? Because like I can still just pay colorless for Thalia.
Oh, true. Sorry, I was thinking how Vines the Best would require screen green.
Yeah.
But yes, that's true. Yeah.
Right, and then
I would attack and just hope they solitude beforehand.
Yeah.
That's like one of the few ways we could win. Just you know. But if they no block here, we cast the Vines. Cast it now. Boom!
One time let a spell resolve. Let's go!
Whoa, we did it!
With our very slightly, very cheaply upgraded Infect deck, we just want to match in our Modern League.
Let's do it. What a time to call the stream.